Happy Thursday, everybody. There goes the clock. Okay, just once because it's 8:30 p.m. on Wednesday night, but you'll see this in the morning on Thursday tomorrow. So what I have here is an ATC. These are for an open collab that Penny's Crafty Creations hosts. And so I'll put a picture of that card because now I can't remember what it's called. You can't believe how forgetful I am anymore. Anyway, this is some actual, I got it for writing letters, and then I did it through the Sizzix thing with a pouch to make it have some dimension. So it's really thin. And then I put it on the back of a playing card, which I haven't done anything to. So I've got, this was for writing letters. I got it from Office Depot or Home Max or whatever they're called. Office Max, and I can't remember what mine's called. They closed our Office Max, I think. And all we have left now is the other one. So then we have this wooden Dollar Tree owl and some pearls and a Be You Bravely. And I thought it looked very autumn, and I know it's not autumn, but I still liked it. And I put on some more of that textured that I took brown paper and did. So that's my first one. I have 3. That's number 1. And I like this one the best because I like autumn probably. You can't really go wrong with autumn. Okay, this one is such a cheat. All this is sticker. It's just sticker with some raised stuff. I just slapped it on a card and called her good. I was feeling creative last night, and I made this last night. I made this one just now, but this one I made last night. And so it's on the back of another, it says, it takes all the running you can do to keep in the same place. It takes all the running you can do to keep in the same place. Yeah. I went to the eye doctor today, and do you know what she said to me? She said, all right, did you take your medicine? And I said, yes. Tell me, when did you take it? And I knew she was going to do that, so I memorized it. And I told her, because I had that infection in my eye. Do you remember that? My eye was red and disgusting. Anyway, she said, tell me how you take it. And I verbatim what it said to do. I told her, and I did. Do what it said to do. And she said, let me see. And so she looks at her eyes and she said to me, I want to thank you for being compliant. Compliant? I don't know if that was meant to sound as bad to me as it did. She's not mean. She's not, but she does have some things that she'll just, blurt out. So anyway, I'm done with that medicine. I have to go back to the drugstore tomorrow and get the next medicine. That, because this was as a steroid for my eyes, I have to do that, take that for a week, because if I come off of it too fast, I'll rebound back to an infection because it's a steroid, which I'd never heard before. Have you heard that? Anyway, she wants to see me in November, and we're going to do that thing. I don't know if I'll go back or not. I'm not kidding. Okay, so there is beauty in simplicity. So I cut this off, to corner, some paper, and I put on, I like this really pearly white paper. I'll be sad when it goes. And so I put some of that on there, and then I put one of these stamps on there, and I thought she was cute, and put the dragonfly, and there is beauty in simplicity. And so that is the third one. Let's see, it's got 2s. Now I also did some other stuff. It's kind of silly because it didn't turn out right, but let me show you. Thank you, Penny, for hosting this. You're a sweetheart for working so hard on this. Okay, so I tried to do some, I don't know what you call these, blingy bling bling things. So what I have here is a little clock. Oh, now I can't get it turned over. Come on. I got a little clock here, and then that's a teapot, and it says on it, time for tea, or just tea. I'm not sure. I'm not wearing my glasses, they're on my head. And then a little, you know, the rabbit, what do they call those? The court guards from Alice in Wonderland. And this came off a bracelet. I snatched it off and put it on there for some color. So there's that one. I like this one a little bit better, but not a whole lot. I'm not done with it. So this one's got a little, you know, fake blingy bling and some cherries with leaves, and I don't know what I'll ever do with these. I probably could put this on an ATC at some point because it's light enough, but this one up here is not. Where's that third one? Let's see. This one has Hello Kitty, a key, and I think it's another white one. Yeah. So mainly when I was making these, I was thinking about Miss Patience. I don't know that, you know, I'm afraid they just fall apart. They're pretty fragile, so maybe not. Anyway, we had those sub sandwiches finally tonight, and they were good, but let me give you a little review. Hold on, I'll get it. Okay, this is the meat that I bought and intended to use with the sub, and we did use it for the subs. So it says ham and it says turkey. And you would be hard-pressed to tell the difference between the ham and the turkey. It's riddled with a textured fat, and it's so thin you can almost see through it. So the reason I'm telling you this is, the reason I bought it is when the kids were little, the last three, we used to buy this regularly because the meat was substantial. And it's just nothing like it was. So we patted it with, you know, tomato, lettuce, purple onion, condiments. I didn't have any cheese except for shredded, and I just figured it didn't really matter, you know. But then we also had those Ruffles that are the Walmart brand of Ruffles, which I still say are better than Ruffles. The Walmart brand, the Great Value Ruffle chips are awesome. They're just so salty. Anyway, I was going to do another card for Christmas in July, but then I said, nah, I've already done like 4 of them or something, so I veered off course. And so I will let you go, and I hope that you have a very happy Thursday. It'll be no cook Thursday here, but there's no reason to cook anyway because we are backed up with leftovers right now. Plus, I've got chicken defrosted in a bowl in my refrigerator. Let me show you. Way up there is a whole bag full of chicken that is thawed. And tomorrow, well, I guess what I'll do, tomorrow is I will fry that chicken in the morning before it gets too warm. It's only supposed to be 87 tomorrow. It was 98 here today, 98 degrees. Ugh, it was awful. My poor husband drove me to the eye doctor with the dogs in tow in the back seat. There's one now. Anyway, and he just sat in the heat. You know, you turn on the air conditioning now and then. And then he drove me to the store and waited. And he's just so precious to me. Now, next time he fusses at me about something, I'll be telling you a different story. But today, he's just so precious to me. Okay, I'll let you go now. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, pretty please. I would so appreciate it if you did that. Take care, everybody. Bye. Oh, my ice melted.